For German actress Sandra Hüller, 2023 was a year of triumph as she starred in 2 films that garnered industry acclaim. She made waves with her leading roles in the films Anatomy of a Fall and Zone of Interest. Both were contenders for the prestigious Cannes Film Festival's Golden Palm branch. While the former clinched the award, the latter became a hot candidate for the Oscar 2024.
How did you find out about your Oscar nomination?
I almost missed it. I wanted to watch it. Wanted to watch the stream, and
You were taking out the garbage when it happened.
I was taking out the garbage
And it couldn't
doing
wait.
some other things. No, it couldn't. No.
Sandra was also nominated for a Golden Globe as Best Actress, but the trophy went to Lily Gladstone for her role in Killers of the Flower Moon. However, here's the kicker. The French film Anatomy of a Fall snagged 2 Golden Globe Awards, one for Best Foreign Language Film and another for Best Screenplay.
Thank you, Sandra, for never trying to make this character a perfect heroine. Thank you for creating a complex woman who never apologizes for saying what she thinks.
But what catapulted this enigmatic European actress into the spotlight, making her a household name across the globe? Sandra is a phenomenal chameleon of an actress, whether she's portraying flawless German women, career-driven businesswomen, cunning betrayers, or even the Danish Prince Hamlet. Sandra's versatility knows no bounds. Her ability to inhabit diverse roles with such conviction is nothing short of extraordinary. In Anatomy of a Fall, Hüller portrayed a writer whose husband's sudden death triggers an investigation into whether it was an accident, suicide, or murder. In interviews, Sandra confessed she couldn't quite figure out if her character was guilty or not. Director and screenwriter Justine Triet refuses to give a straight answer. Almost every scene in the film, whether it's a quarrel with her husband or a comforting talk with her son, leaves room for interpretation. I desperately wanted to know at some point, and the only thing she said to me is that she wants me to play her like she's innocent, which made me insecure on the spot, because I thought, what does it mean? She is, but I have to pretend she's not? What's that message? What am I going to do with it? Sandra shared.
What a remarkable, layered and gripping performance, Sandra. I also read that even you are not sure if your character is guilty or not.
For the French director who tailored the role specifically for Hüller, casting her was a no-brainer. She bet that the actress had the magnetism to hold the audience's interest for 2.5 hours, saying, "She's elusive, uncatchable, she's always different." In Zone of Interest, Sandra played Hedwig, the wife of the Auschwitz concentration camp commandant Rudolf Hess, portrayed by Christian Friedel. Sandra admitted she swore off roles associated with the Holocaust and Nazism, but director Jonathan Glazer convinced her that his film would be different, and he delivered. Unlike many Holocaust dramas, the film never directly shows Nazi atrocities in Auschwitz and doesn't depict any violence. Instead, it unfolds like a twisted family drama. Sandra couldn't resist the temptation to portray a monster on screen.
Yes, I do feel a big responsibility as a German to not be silent about it, and also not to be silent about it today, about the developments in the world today.
As for her personal life, she keeps it under wraps. The actress has kept tight-lipped about her current partner or any past relationships, sparking curiosity among fans and the media alike, eager to uncover this facet of her life. She says, "Listen, it's not my job to show people in my work how I really am, and it's not their job to find out who I really am. If someone wants to find the real me, they can write me a letter and we'll go somewhere for a drink." Sandra currently lives in Leipzig-Plagwitz, Germany, with her daughter Ruby, born in 2011. In her free time, she enjoys pistol and archery shooting, playing the piano, and horseback riding. The question of Sandra Hüller's marital status remains, for now, a mystery waiting to be unraveled.
Does your family think your Anatomy of a Fall character is guilty or innocent? I like to say they don't care, because they know I'm a good person.
Hüller is known for being one of the most enigmatic actresses. She's reserved when discussing her roles. When asked about what she's learned from a particular project, she simply summarizes that the experience is too personal to share with millions. Her personal views often become apparent through the project she chooses and her public demeanor. For instance, when receiving her second European Film Academy Award in 2023, Sandra took to the stage and asked the audience for a minute of silence, hoping for world peace.
Acting does not happen somewhere in space. It is constantly informed by what is happening in the world at that moment.
Talking about her method of choosing roles, Sandra admits it's often an unconscious process. She says, "I sit with the characters subconsciously from the moment that I decide I want to be a part of a project. It surrounds me all the time. Sometimes I like to go to the museum to look for inspiration, but it's not set."
I think I fall in love with characters in the first place. I really, really love them. And that didn't work in this case.
Despite being in high demand among art house cinema directors, it has always seemed that Sandra's best roles were not in movies, but on the theater stage. Alongside filming, she never stopped participating in various plays, solidifying her reputation as a unique and talented theatrical actress. Sandra was born on April 30th, 1978 in East Germany, and grew up in a family of educators alongside her brother. Despite being a self-described non-athlete, lonely, and sensitive child, she found solace in television, sparking her passion for acting. During her school years, Sandra immersed herself in theatrical courses, eventually earning a spot at the Ernst Busch Academy of Dramatic Arts in Berlin, where she graduated with honors. She embarked on her film career in 1999, and over the decades, she has graced screens in German, Austrian, British, and French cinema. The actress has portrayed a plethora of diverse characters, often delving into roles that are not conventionally attractive. Sandra has carved a niche for herself as a woman of sharp intellect, profound emotional depth, and the audacity to embrace unorthodox appearances on screen. She admits to finding common ground with her characters, often drawing inspiration from individuals she encounters in her own life. In the coming year, Hüller's set to star in 2 films by Austrian directors. First up is Markus Schleiner's Rose, a captivating tale set in the 17th century. Sandra plays a woman who disguises herself as a man to inherit an estate. Then, in an untitled project by Sandra Hüller, she portrays a character navigating the complexities of grief after a tragic loss. These roles perfectly showcase Sandra's penchant for portraying complicated women and exploring life's ambiguities. Get ready to be mesmerized by Sandra Hüller's captivating performances once again.